All right. You want to talk about easy, fun flying plane. I don't think I've been this impressed with a plane in a long time. Well, hey folks, going to take up the all-new Durafly Tpx from HobbyKing. Let's have some fun. Timer set for 4.5 minutes. High rates. Got the KM model speed checker in there. Not to check speed, but we're going to see how fast we're going. We're going to see how slow we go. All right. You want to talk about easy, fun flying plane. I don't think I've been this impressed with a plane in a long time. I wanted to see how slow I can go and still maintain flight. Oh wait, I'm doing a test right now. I can't. I'm not supposed to go off and have fun. I'm supposed to go slow and just see how slow. I'm wanting to see where she actually starts to stall at, because I can't seem to get her to stall from just, you know, slow speed. I mean, come on, you can walk faster than that. I'm about 8 throttle right now, maybe. All right, let's land it and see how slow we were going. Talk about a plane that slows right down. All right. Hold on.
Time remaining 3 minutes.
All right.
Motor so very chill.
Still got 3 minutes of flying. Let's see how slow we were flying. All right. All right. I had it up to 130 mile an hour. That's as fast as I was. And there's no way I was 30. Let me recalibrate this. Well, this thing you get to recalibrate it sometimes. That's fine. Let me find the button. There's a button on the side. Hold that in. Okay, we'll try that again. And it's also a battery check. It shows me I got 80% left on the battery. I love that little device. All right, let's try this again. Man, talk about a fun plane. I'm running a Turnigy 650 milliamp 4S. I know I said in the unboxing build that you can run a 3S with it, but that's not true. It's a 4S. Now remember, you don't have a tail wheel. You just got a skid.
Motor so very chill. Touch it. Lights it.
All right, let me see how slow we were going now. 28 mile an hour is as fast as we were going. That's all. That should. So I guess I really can't do slow flight unless I only fly slow, because it's only going to record how fast you're going. But we were up to I don't know, 50 feet. The display is kind of hard to see, but I got it hooked up to 19 satellites, but I still got 73% left on the battery. I love this plane, and I love this little device. All right, all right, that's going to be as fast as you're going to get it. Man, you want to talk about easy flying plane, man.
Motor so very chill. Touch it.
42 mile, okay. In a steep dive with the wind, with the battery,
Motor on
the fastest you're going to get it is 42 mile an hour. So, no problem for a beginner. No problem for a beginner at all. All right, let's go back to, we're still in our high rates. Something I discovered on the, I don't know what y'all can tell me what this is. But you put it into the wind.
Time remaining 2 minutes.
I guess a dropping Harrier or something. Kill the power, and then as it starts dropping, full up elevator. I know there's a technical term for that. Man, I hate the fact that I can't show any of these videos until the plane's released because this is so much fun. I want to share it with everybody. If you're a beginner, I'm in high rates. I'm in maximum throws right now. Man, I can just imagine putting this in the hands of a real 3D pilot and he would have an absolute blast with this thing. So easy to fly, so stable. I mean, it's like stability personified. I can tell you right now, this little fat guy is going to be getting him another EPP plane. I can tell you that for sure. On a calm day, it's real calm right now, which is unusual for fat guys flies RC. I mean, come on, this is only the third time I've ever put in the air, third battery through it ever. Come on. I guess I'm just a little too excited about it.
30 seconds.
Be a great plane to learn how to slip with. I think the only thing that makes it would be perfect for this plane is if it had a working tail wheel. Okay. All right, 7 seconds left. Let's actually go back to bench this time. Motor's off. Let's talk about it at the bench. Folks, man, this thing's fun. This thing is a lot of fun. On that GNS KM model speed checker, 42 mile an hour that time, and I guess 48 feet, I guess, I don't know. The one thing I do tell, they ask me anything that needs to be improved on it, the display needs to be a little bit brighter. But the nice thing about the display, or about this device, is it runs off your battery lead. So all you do is plug it in, let it sit out there in the field for 10-15 seconds, and it hooked up to 19 satellites. It's not on right now, but the thing don't weigh nothing, a couple of grams. Put yourself some Velcro on the back of it, slap it on your plane. It plugs in your battery lead. It's also a battery checker. So that's why I don't need to have a battery checker, because I got it right here. All right, and even for that alone, it's super convenient. But it tells you altitude, it tells you battery checker, how fast you were going. It only records how fast you're going, not how slow you were going, which I was kind of hoping. Battery's at 13%, so that's great. But it doesn't tell you per, well, wait, it might. It might tell me per cell. And I know a lot of people are saying, hey, you never tell us how much per cell. Let's look at that. You hit that button on the side. Okay, yeah, it does. 3.7, 3.7, 3.74, and 3.72 on a 4-cell. 13% on a 4-cell. Now, the battery that I just used, this is a Turnigy 650 milliamp 4S. Now, for that one, I set the timer for 4.5 minutes because I found with an 850, you get a full 5 minutes plus. With a 750 on the bolt while ago, I came back at 5 or 6%, and that was at 5 minutes, so I would probably should have set it 4.5. If you really want to be safe, if you're going to fly anything smaller than an 850, set your timer for 4.5 minutes and you're safe, okay? But these batteries are cheap. You know, get a handful of them, bring them with you, and have some fun. And everything is outside. Your ESC's out here, motors out here, so cooling's not gonna be an issue. All right, you just probably can fly them back to back. I don't recommend flying back to back, but you probably could. All right, let's go over our rates and everything. Like I said, all EPP foam construction. Okay, obviously, let's go ahead and show our CG. CG is 80 to 70 millimeters back from the leading edge root, which puts it right on that wing spar, and CG's perfect right there. I'm going to set on the end of the wing there. Oh, that works out great. And let me show you my rates. Okay, my flying rates, I just flew. My flew. High rates, ailerons are 95 with 40% expo. Elevator 50 now. I bumped it up with 40% expo. Actually, I'm sorry, that was rudder. Oh, elevator is 50 over 50. And rudder is 50 over 40, okay? So I could even increase the rates on the elevator and rudder, and it'd be even more aerobatic. All right, forward programming. Gains, now this is specific, gains are 0.5, not one-time gains, 0.5 gains. Obviously don't have a nose wheel gyro, and I've got these set for 3D gains, all right? The gyro, the gains I just flew in, roll 37, pitch 44, yaw 51. So we will capture that. Okay. The priorities, all at 150 on roll, pitch, and yaw. Nothing with heading, stop lock, all at 60 on roll, pitch, and yaw. And release rate 70, 70, and 80 on roll, pitch, and yaw. Alrighty. Well, there you go. That is the all-new Durafly Tpx EPP profile plane. It's about 85 to 90% put together for you. You do have to assemble the elevator. You have to glue on these struts and hook everything up. And all the wings and the rudder are already hooked up for you. The elevator is really the only thing. And it is a little on the tedious side, but I put a very deep, probably one of my most detailed build videos on how to do it. And I gave a lot of close-ups of what I was doing step by step on putting the elevator together, and I'm actually kind of proud of that video. I think I did a good job on it. And put yourself, it really doesn't even need a gyro, but I've got an AR630 because of the AS3X with this wind. There's no wind now, but if it was windy, it would really help with the wind because this plane doesn't weigh anything. And the weight, I don't know how many grams it is, next to nothing. Get these little Turnigy batteries, buy them when you buy the plane. Like I say, this is a Turnigy 650 milliamp 4S. The plane has an XT30, so be mindful of that. Because a lot of guys have XT60s. You might need to buy an adapter to charge it. That's what I do. I just bought a little XT30 to XT60 adapter, and I bought it on, I think, Amazon or something. But spongy tires. Remember, you've only got a tail skid, but you got enough rudder authority to turn around. Great in the grass, great in any terrain. You can fly this in a baseball diamond easily. So, all right, folks. Well, thank you so much for watching. God bless y'all. HobbyKing, thank you for the honor of reviewing this for you for the first time before it was even released. They're your first release of 2026. God bless y'all. Gabriel, thank you for filming. Viewers, thank you for tuning in, see what this fat guy's all about. And this is the all-new Durafly Tpx profile plate, and I love this little guy. Y'all have a good one. Bye.